we don't quite get there, then first the property will be offered to that highest bidder this evening. So the encouragement is to get your bid in nice and early, to get your to bid in the top position, to give yourself that best opportunity to buy the property this evening. You will be bidding in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for your inspection. But before the start of today's auction, those auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after it has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The auction rules prohibit false bids and prohibit major disruptions by bidders and prohibit bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provide fines for this conduct. Our vendors have reserved price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request, and the law permits vendor bids. The words I use to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law, only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again here tonight to 919 Ferntree Gully Road here in Wheelers Hill. An outstanding opportunity, buyers. You can see the pictures of the property rolling through. The presentation is A1. The position is A1, having all of your amenities close by, whether it's Gels Park Primary, Gels Park itself for recreation, Caulfield Grammar, of course, the Wheelers Hill Shops, Brandon Park, and the Glen, only moments further away, buyers. But it's the home. It's a stunningly presented 4-bedroom home, 2 bedrooms on the entry level, 2 bedrooms upstairs, that wonderful open plan living space opening up onto that very private outdoor and courtyard area at the back. Wonderful presentation, both inside and out, ladies and gentlemen. You can see from those pictures, those lovely timber floors, and nice and light and bright. These are some of the comments that have come forward during the inspections. Of course, the rear section of the house being north-facing gives you that maximum amount of light, buyers. A wonderful opportunity, as I've said, with all the schools and amenities close by. The updates have been done throughout the house. It's ready to be enjoyed and for you to move straight in, whether that's 60 days or 90 days, this side of Christmas or just into the new year, buyers. That opportunity will be there for our successful bidder here tonight. I'm not going to hold you back. Who'd like to be the first one to open the bidding here tonight? $100,000. Can we say 20 in the rise anywhere here and now, buyers? At 1 million, one's the call for 20. What do we say? At 1 million, one's the call. Michael and Darryl and the team online available to help you tonight. At 1 million, 120. John, welcome to you. And Gretna 115. Welcome at 1 million, 150. At 1 million, 150. Greta Paddle 88 in the lead there. At 1 million, 150 is the call. What do we say? At 1 million, 150, rounded up to 70 or maybe straight to 1.2. At 1 million, 150, we've got that locked away. Paddle 88, good confident bidding against 11 and 6 earlier now. At 1 million, 170, saw it with Yvonne first. John, you need to be back for 20. At 1 million, 170, it's with Paddle 6 there at 70 there. At 1 million, 170, can we say 90? At 1 million, 170, can we say 90? John, you'll need to add 20,000 or Greta the same chance. At 1 million, 170, are we all done? First time the call. 1.2, good bid. At 1 million, 2's the call, taking 20 from there. At 1 million, 2's the bid. Greta's in the lead. Paddle 88, Marini, you need to be 20 on top. At 1 million, 2's the bid at 20 in the rise from here. At 1 million, 2's the call at 20 now. Welcome, Marina. Paddle 12 and good luck. At 1 million, 220's bid 40 now, can we say? At 1 million, 220, 40, can we say? Or maybe straight to 50. At 1 million, 220, Greta against you and John and Yvonne from earlier now. At 1 million, 220, is that our best? Are we all done? At $1,220,000 first time. At 30 now, 50. At 50's bid, paddle 88 on top. Happy to take 10 and roll together there, buys. At 1,250,000, happy to take 10 and away we go there. At 1,250,000, paddle 88's in the lead at 250 now. At 1.25, there's the call at 1,250,000. At 1,250,000, do we say 60 now? At 1,250,000, can we say 60 on top with 10? At 1,250,000, Yvonne, Marina, John, against you earlier. Great competition and bidding, 4 in it at this stage. At 260, Marina, I saw it there at 70. Greta, can we say, or Yvonne? At 1,260,000, Marina's in the lead now. At 1,260,000, Greta, can we tempt you again for 20? At 1,260,000, we've got 1,260,000 is the lead. That's the bid to beat here today. $1,260,000. Roll in 10 if you like. At $1,260,000, 10 to go at 80 now. At 1,280,000's bid, what about 90? At 1,280,000's to call at 90. Can we say anywhere now? Darryl, have you got any instructions for us here tonight? Sorry, at 1,280,000's the call, paddle 88. Against paddle 6, against 12, and against John paddle 11 earlier on. Great to see some spirited bidding and competition here tonight. At $1,280,000, rounded up and away we go, and at $10,000 rise. At $1,280,000, are we all done?
Selling, Andrew.
On the market, $1,280,000. You've seen the numbers turn green on the screen. It means we sell away. At $290 is the call, and Greta, how do we go from there? At $1,290,000, paddle 12 against 88, and Yvonne at 6. I haven't forgotten about you there. At $1,290,000. 290 we've got. Can we call it 1-3? At $1,290,000, do we call it 1-3 in the bid? At 131, good bid. At 1,310, paddle 88. At 1,310, thanks for the confirmation. Danny, you can see it in green as well. If you missed Darryl, shout. We are on the market and selling away. At 1,310, can we say 20, Marina? At 1,310. 1,310,000, paddle 88's in the lead. 10% down today, 60 to 90 days. Vacant possession, settlement, all the fittings and fixtures. Those wonderful improvements you can see on the screen. The A1 position with all the amenities close by. Gels Park Primary, Caulfield Grammar, the shops at Willers Hill, the art gallery and beautiful facilities there. At $1,310,000, I'm happy to take a 5 if that helps. At $1,310,000, I'm happy to take a 5. Make it 15 if you like now. At 310's the call, can we say 15 on top? At 310's bid, if not, we sell away to the best bidder at Greta at paddle 88. At $1,310,000, Marina against you and John and Yvonne from earlier. If you are finished bidding, if you wouldn't mind just typing in out into the chat, then we're all sure that you're done today. $1,310,000, first time in the call. Are we all done, Marina? Are you still in the auction? John, Anthony, welcome to you. 315, Yvonne, you're out. Thank you there. And John is out as well. 315, Anthony's come over the top with an opening bid at $1,315,000. What do we say to that? Greta back in the lead if you like. At $1,315,000, do we call it 20 or go a higher bid? At $1,315,000, Anthony's in paddle 24. At $1,315,000. We saw 16, then we saw 25 from Greta. Good bid on top. At $1,325,000, we go together from there. At $325,000's the call. Anthony, can we tempt you again for 5? At $1,325,000, could we say 30 now? At $1,325,000. Marina is out, all done. At $1,325,000. Paddle 24, Anthony, can we tempt you again? Paddle 88, Greta is in the lead. We thank Marina, John and Yvonne in advance for their bidding here tonight. At $1,325,000, I'm sure the team will be in contact to find something else for you. At $1,325,000, 330, good bid. And Greta, now do we say 35? Or maybe straight to 350 with the knockout. This is the time of the auction to be bold. Record low interest rates, beautifully presented home, ready to move straight in. $1,330,000. 330's bid against you, Greta. $1,330,000 there. Do we make it 1,335? 1,350, strong bid. at 1,350,000. Anthony, how do we respond to that? Do we add another 5 on top? At $1,350,000, can we call it 55? At 350 is the call. Can we say another 5 on top? At 350 is the bid. Paddle 88's in the lead against Paddle 24. The other bidders have confirmed they're out. 1,350,000. 355 now, Anthony. Paddle 24. Danny doing a magnificent job keeping us up to date with our numbers. You can see they're in green. 1,355,000. Green means selling away. At 1,355,000. What do we say on top from there, Greta? You've been a strong bidder right the way through. Keep that strategy going. You never know. 365 in 10. At 1,365,000. 365's the bid. Anthony, do we go again on top at 1,365,000? The call. 1,365,000's the bid. Do we go again at 70? 1,365,000. Spirited competition here tonight. 1,365,000. Do we call it 70? 1,365,000. Greta's in the lead. Paddle 88. 1,365,000. Paddle 24 just waiting on your instructions now. At 1,365,000. Do we make it 70 or do we just go straight to 1.4? 1,365,000 we've got. 1,365,000. 365 we're bid. Anthony, could I get some guidance from you? 365 and a half, is it there? 365 and a half the call. Greta, do we round it up maybe to 370? 365 and a half. I'm happy to go in a half, Anthony. You just need to keep them rolling together. We can't afford to wait 2 or 3 minutes for a half on top. Get them lined up, ready to go. 1,365,500. That's the number to beat now. Greta, what do we say? Do we round it up? Do we go for another knockout on top? At 1,365 and a half. 370, strong bid. At 370 is the call. Anthony, do we say a half? 370 we're bid. Do we say a half now? Just with the smaller numbers, if you could type the full bid in for me. 1,370,000 is the number. If you're going to add a half, you'll need to be very clear on what you're adding. 1,370,000 now. 75, strong bid. At 1,375,000. Greta, do we say 80 or straight to 1,000,004? You never know. That could be the number that buys it today. At 1,375,000. 375 is the bid. Paddle 24. 24 versus 88. 1,375,000. It's over to you, Greta. Paddle 88. What's that next number? Do we go 5? Do we stay in the sequence? We do at 380 now. And Anthony, do we say 5? 380's called. Do we say 5? Or do you break the momentum and go to 1.4? At $1,380,000. 385 would be a great place to go. 1.4 would be even better. At 1,380,000. But I'm happy in 1,000 if you are, if that helps you to keep involved in the auction here tonight. 1,381. I'll be happy with that to roll together. At 1,380 is the call. You yell it out or type it in and we'll add it up at this end. 82 now. At 82 is bid. Greta, do we round it up to 85 or 90 or maybe straight to 1.4? At 1,382. 1,382. Have we got our best bid here tonight? 1,385 now. Greta says no, we haven't. At 1,385, that's currently the highest now. At 385 to call. Anthony, maybe to 388, 390 or straight to 1.4. We're inching closer to that mark now. At 1,385 is at this stage of the auction that the bold bids other ones that show the other competition that you're here to buy and do business at 1,385,000. If it's still within the range, then go for it with the knockout now at 1,385,000. What do we say? At 385 is the call now. First time at 1,385,000. Second call at $1,385,000 now. Round it up. Do we say 87? Do we go to 90? Do we go straight to 1.4? Paddle 24, it's over to you. Paddle 88's in the lead. They're going to walk away with a contract if there's no better bid at 1,385,000. Well, call away, third and final time, 86 now at 1,386,000. What would you like to add on top, Greta? Is it 1,000? Do we round it up? Do we go 4 or 14 on top at 1,386,000? 386, the number to beat. 1,386,000. 386, the call. 1,386,000. Just joined the auction tonight. We are on the market and selling away. Numbers in green. Green means go. Green means sell. To who and for how much? We're going to work out in just a few moments. Buyers at 1,386,000. Do we call it 90? At 90 it is. Greta, welcome back there. And Anthony for 1,000. Or do you go on top with 10? At 1,390,000 is the bid. Do we say 91? At 1,390,000 is the call. 390 is the bid. 1,390,000. If either of you get to a point where you finish bidding today, simply type out into the chat. But of course, if you're not finished, if you want to give it one last go, then you need to type that offer in now or yell it out here at $1,390,000. Buyers, is that our best? Are we all done and finished at $1,390,000 for the first time at 1,390,000? Second call now at 1,390,000. $1,390,000. Well, call away now, buyers, for the third and final opportunity. Anthony, it's to you. I turn for your instructions at 1,390,000. Are we in? Are we out? Are you just going to go straight in with a 1.4? I'll give you an opportunity to reconsider your decision there at $1,390,000. Greta, stay patient. You're in the lead at $1,390,000. We're adding 1,000 or even 500 if that helps, Anthony. At $1,390,000. If we're definitely out, I appreciate your bidding and competition as well. At $1,390,000. Anthony, I just make it very clear. We can't accept late bids or offers. I know you said you're out, but many times on online auctions, bidders have come back after they've had a moment to reconsider the next bid at $1,390,000. If you're definitely out, I appreciate that at $1,390,000. But if not, you've got 3 calls, and that's your fair warning to get your offer in, buyers. And indeed, anyone who is on the chat that has not entered a bid yet, it's not too late. At $1,390,000, Greta's been a strong bidder and is in the lead. Will sell to you if there's no higher bid. Your fair warning at $1,390,000. That's very nice, Anthony. Thanks to your great competitive spirit there at $1,390,000 once. Second call at $1,390,000. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,390,000. Called for the third and final time. All done, no better bid. We sell away at $1,390,000. We are selling, we are sold, and congratulations to Greta, to Anthony, and to the other underbidders. Thank you for your spirited bidding and competition here this evening, buyers. It's been our great pleasure hosting you here tonight. We look forward to seeing you back on the street in the weeks that come. Darryl, Michael, and the team at Ray White, they've looked after you through the campaign. If you've missed out tonight, don't dismay. They'll be in contact to introduce you to some of the other opportunities that we have available on the market. To our vendors, thank you so much for entrusting Ray White, Glen, Waverley with the sale of your property. From us, my name is Andrew Davies. It's been my great pleasure to be your auctioneer here this evening. And from us tonight, we're finished with the auction. We'll see you very soon.